up of over 80 islands, all located within Lake Victoria, the world's second biggest freshwater lake, is following this noble transformation path. All transformational and development journeys have champions or captains. In this one, Kalangala Infrastructure Services lies at the center.
Kalangala Infrastructure Services is a private limited company. It's the first public-private partnership of its nature, and I believe it's still the only one that we have in the country. It's a multi-sector company. We are present in 4 different sectors: road, marine transport, power, and water. Now, you recognize that these constitute basically the backbone when you talk about infrastructure of any economy.
The company runs a modern and unique power generation system that taps into both nature's providence and diesel to generate power for the islanders consistently without cases of.
In Kalangala, we have a solar thermal hybrid power plant constructed and being operated by Kalangala Infrastructure Services. The total installed capacity of this plant is 1.6 megawatts. The 1.6 megawatt comprises of 0.6 megawatts of solar and then 1 megawatt of thermal coming from the diesel. It is up to the system that controls to determine which technology we use for supply.
Today, Kalangala Infrastructure Services runs 2 ferries, that is MV Sese and MV Pearl, between Luuku on Bugala Island. The journey to transform Kalangala District, an area made up of over 80 islands, all located within Lake Victoria.
Formerly, if we had to travel to Kampala, we had MV Babas. So only 2 days you would move out of Kalangala was on a Tuesdays and on a Thursdays. 4 o'clock you leave Kalangala and 4 o'clock you get to Fort Bell. I used to bring in my cement from Kampala, go to Shished. A bag could cost you 4,000 shillings. That's only transportation costs. Today, with the developments we have, I load my cement in the good shed. A bag is costing me transportation of only 2,000. That's almost half the cost.
The 2 ferries run by Kalangala Infrastructure Project offer great space to businesses keen on targeted marketing to showcase their products to the tens of thousands of passengers that the ferry carries every month.
We operate 2 ferry landing sites. One on the mainland, that's Bukakata, and the other one on Bugala Island. Every month we have 60,000 people passing through them to use our vessels. That's a large space.
The infrastructure developments have opened many business opportunities, with many yet to be tapped.
I want to encourage the indigenous people here to start some serious businesses. So I'm calling upon people to come and invest in Kalangala. We have enough power. We have water, clean and safe water. Like every after 30 minutes, there's a ferry crossing. So there's no worries of transportation of goods and merchandise.
The locals who operate businesses here are already seeing these opportunities.
Twalina amasanyalaze nga tugafuna kawungeezi nnyo saa 12 nga gagenda ku mukago ogw'ekiro era nga tusinga kukolera ddala kiro. Naye kati ku mbeera eno eriwo twafuna kampuni eno eya Kalangala Infrastructure Services ne tuteerawo amaanyi. Tulina solar, balina zigenerator singa sana gwate gulabise amasanyalaze tugafuna buli budde.
The unlocked opportunities for the local communities and beyond are today what is making the local leadership optimistic about the future of Kalangala as a district, and most importantly, the partnership between the Government of Uganda and Kalangala Infrastructure Services.
The entire arrangement for the development of the islands is by Government of Uganda. But then it had to identify an agent, a pattern, help it deliver these services. Expressing this because this is very, very important. We have had agents, else we are not only here, who are not serious, who have been given assignment, who have been given work, and they don't do it. Actually, they disappear. This is a serious organization. This is a serious organization has really tried to deliver as by the, most likely, the agreement or the understanding with the government.
It is indeed not far-fetched to project Bugala Island becoming a marine tourism epicenter of East Africa, with Kalangala Infrastructure Services at the center. Today, the place hosts the biggest palm oil growing project in the country, an investment also drawing a lot from the KIS-run initiatives like the good roads and the ferries. Of more importance, though, is the fact that today, Bugala Island with the KIS infrastructure support is already emerging as an economic hub in the middle of Lake Victoria.
So many times we confuse Bugala Island with Kalangala District. So Bugala Island is one of the 84 islands. So Bugala Island being the district, the island that houses the district headquarters, the biggest, with the palm oil project where it is based, I think it is providing market. It is a source of inputs for these other people. So if you want ice, for example, this main island right now, Bugala Island, we have an ice plant. So these other people who are working.
Many a time, the opportunities we aggressively hunt for in life are a lot closer than we think.